You know, it is interesting. I was kind of brushed against this the last episode. There's been no real antagonist in this story arc. I know it's a relatively short story arc. Probably we're up to about 15 episodes, I think, something like that. Not sure exactly, but like it's not been super long. The all the antagonistic shit has been in the flashbacks, and in they fight the Guardians because of a case of mistaken identity, and then there's been some drama with one to suck the bones and the mink ship, the intrigue, right? Like, but there's been no antagonist. Like, I am the bad guy. I am here to kick your ass. It's all been flashbacks. All of that stuff's been happening in flashbacks. Present day, it's been a very light, easy, breezy, sitting around, hanging out, talking for a couple days kind of visit so far, right? Now I think we're about to get some antagonism. So probably the purpose of what they just ended the last episode with. I assumed everybody was just going to hang out on top of the elephant. Luffy goes off by himself, has a 50 to 100 episode story arc without anybody else, and him and Sanji. They come back to the island, we all team up again, and we go off to the next adventure. That's kind of how I thought it was going to go. But if the entire island is so pissed off at them because of the samurai thing, they all have to leave, what then? What do you do? Well, either you all go to get Sanji, which is probably what's going to happen, or the rest of you go to your next mission. Take care of something while Luffy does this. Because we need to start piling up wins and things that accomplishments to get to the end of the story, and time's a wasting, right? Like we're running out of road here. So I think this is a plot device to get them off the island. We're not just going to stay here, because normally they'd probably just stay here. Hey guys, it's a friendly place. So that's what I think's going on here. We'll see. But yeah, either way, it's bad. You know where we are, and you know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. Yes, they did they? Yeah, a couple things in the world building don't add up here. Just if it's as high as the clouds, it'd be cold up here, but this is a jungle. So the plants wouldn't survive, but then, it's an alternate world, so in this alternate world, jungle plants could survive in the cold. Like, you could just say it that simply, right? So it's fine. It's like my father used to complain in Battlestar Galactica that the military terminology they would use with each other in the ranks, and how everything worked in the military didn't make sense and was wrong. I said it's an alternate universe. He's like, it's still the Navy, because he was in the Navy, right? Dumbass. He was in the Navy, so he said, well, they violated the Navy rules in this show because their Navy doesn't match what his experience in his Navy. That doesn't make sense because it's an alternate world. So at some point you got to be at some point you got to be like, okay, it's an alternate world. Don't. It's not that deep. Don't dwell on it, right? So for all we know, these could be plants that just surviving in the cold, and it would explain why people have such heavy clothing on, because that part doesn't make sense because they're furry, but then they have a heavy jacket on and they have a cape on. Why would they do that unless it's cold up here? So you see, so it kind of does add up if you think about it. Too late. Now the other thing that could happen is they stop them just in time. I don't think they will. I think too much time has gone by. They're screwed. But it's possible. Of course, you got this snitch here. Yep, he's gonna snitch. Yeah. He's telling everything. Troubles are brewing. Apparently, he was at the edge of the island, right? It seems like the bell tower's in the very middle, like are really far in the center of the elephant, which makes sense because you want the sound to radiate in all directions equally, right? But that gives him the furthest amount to run if he's at the edge of the island before he can warn anybody. So too much time will have passed, right? So you kind of want a bell tower at every corner, the 4 points of the city, right? So you can go to the quickest bell tower and warn everybody. Instead of running to the middle of the village, right? You know, if you're walking on all fours, you would be able to move faster. But he's on his steed now anyway, so. Because, you know, a dog can lose one limb and still move pretty fast. I've seen it happen. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know what we've been told. That's what you've been told. That's right. They mean business. Even the kids, you don't feel like able-bodied people as far as I'm concerned. The hell. Yeah. Wait, should the cat and the dog be awake at the same time? Doesn't that break the scenario? Yeah. Also, second question. If the cat was to leave the island, would he still have to sleep 12 hours a day? Yeah. I guess it's all hands on deck, right? They're not going to be taken advantage of again. Dumbass. You partied too much. Yeah. Why would you have plates on top of your body? Well, that's not good. We got a problem. Yeah, kick him in the nuts. Yeah, yes, you can. Yeah. Hey, dumbass. Hey, the ground's weird. Yeah. Probably nothing to do with us, though, right? Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, it's hilarious. Y'all dead as hell. They're about to mess you up. Well, shit. Oh, that's their kid. He must have heard about Samurai and we came straight to him. I ain't seen you in about 3 years, and viewers watching this week to week. Good shit. Yeah. So, they're racist here against Samurai. We should probably go somewhere else. He didn't even get to take part in the party, man. Yeah, that Samurai racism, very heavy. Let's hang out. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Poor guy. Whatever. Watabibi. Oh, Kanjio. Why did I think it was Watabibi? I don't know. They're pissed. We need to get them out of here. Yeah. They're gonna kick the samurai. It's not the samurai fault, man. I can see why they're salty though. Oh shit. They seem serious, man. They're all very serious about it. They're going to stomp you out. It's on site. It's on site. So how did just ringing the bell tell them about the samurai? If it was just ringing the bell, how'd that tell people, hey, this is a samurai, instead of, for instance, hey, Jack is back, right? He must have been shouting as well, and somebody heard the shouting, I guess. I don't know. I can't see shit. That's what we're trying to do, you dick. Oh, so if the dog runs into the cat, that's a problem. They're not supposed to be awake at the same time. We're about to have a fight, man. Yeah, this is a problem. You better do that. You better be turned the other way. It smells like wet dog. Please just keep going. No, this is going to be a confrontation, man. Guess they don't like each other. But normally that wouldn't be a problem, right? They're not going to be awake at the same time. Yeah. What's with all that loud ass shit? Oh shit, here we go. Yep. It's not good. Yeah. If it hadn't been for your loud shouts, you dumbass. You can just see the tragedy coming, man. Not good. I assume. Maybe they won't fight. Maybe it's something else. Like, they'll be too affectionate with each other or something. But I'm getting fight vibes. Pissed. So, you lost a leg and I lost an arm, huh? They're gonna hug. This is too dramatic, man. They're gonna hug. The looks on their faces is glorious, man. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Good shit, bro. I assume. I mean, who knows, but I think so. Yeah. They're gonna hug it out. Oh, you don't want to be standing in the middle of the street there, bro. Wonder what that background is. See, some of these locations I don't remember. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah. Kick their asses. Stomp them out. Cuff them, gag them, and drag them out of here. Get your asses out of here. Are they fighting? I think they're just standing there. Boy, if you go out there. Yeah, I don't think they're going to hug it out, man. Well, you lost an arm, bitch. Really, though, it's both of them lost legs because they're four-legged creatures. I just made that connection. I'll cut your leg off. Ah, shit. Jesus. You dick. Same thing happened to the cat, I assume. Eat my dog ass. trauma. Are they going to trauma bond? Yeah. Oh, I still got plenty of fight left in me. Yeah. Yep. I thought it happened in the fighting. I didn't realize it happened in the torturing. Damn. Bitch. Exactly. You a bitch ass. Look at him. Well, he saved that man. If you have time to harm my people, point your spear at me. I like that, man. Y'all some punks. Shit. Jesus. These are two tough old effers, man. Y'all some assholes, man. We ain't got time for this shit. So they really are gonna fight, huh? You dumbasses. Jump this dude, man. Dumbasses. Dumbasses. Y'all some idiots. Somebody knock this sumbitch out. The hell are you doing, man? Well, it's too late now. Son of a bitch. This will stop the fight, alright? Because they're going to kill you now. Yep. Boy, you dead as hell. Dumb ass. My man don't care. Whatever, man. You know what? You want to die, that's fine. We're going back to this ship. We tried to tell you, man. At some point, like, you gotta let people make stupid ass decisions. Well, shit. They don't want to hear about they don't want to hear about Razio. I'm telling you, man. Well, this is some shit, man. We're all going to get thrown out of the country. He's not here. We've been over this many times. Really? Thought they wanted to kill him. Didn't they literally say they were going to kill him? The hell? Are they really hiding that son of a bitch? Are you effing kidding me? They knew where he was the whole time. You gotta be shitting me. Don't effing tell me they were hiding him, man. You gotta be shitting me. This is me. You have got to be effing shitting me. None of this makes any sense. And they all were in it. It sounds like they were all in it. None of their side is shocked. What the hell, man? Like they all knew about this. Good shit. I don't understand, man. What the hell is going on? I'm gonna kick your asses. Apparently they all knew, man. Who was he to you? And he didn't come out and fight either, man. That's some bullshit. I don't know that I like this, man. This is a great plot twist, man. I did not see this coming. Shit. There. Don't worry your pretty little head about it. I see. I see. Well, hell. He's all about that life, by the way. He loves that we won't sell out our friend shit, right? Well, here's the part that doesn't make sense. Like, a twist has to make sense in retrospect. When you rewatch it, everything lines up, right? Everything makes sense. You remember, was it Jack Klugman, whatever, the guy that was in Quincy? He was in a movie in the early 70s, maybe in late 60s, early 70s. It was about this guy that had killed his wife. And the whole movie was them gaslighting him into believing his wife was still alive. And then you get to the end of the movie, and he goes back to check her body where he hid her body, and they were waiting for him. They wanted to know where the body was, so they had to gaslight him into believing his wife was still alive. So he would go back and prove it to himself that she was still dead, and then they would find her, and then he was going to jail. Right? There were moments in the movie where Klugman and some of the other people who didn't seem to know the story was they didn't know each other. They would give each other glances behind the guy's back. He turns away and they kind of look at each other and like nod or something and look away. You don't notice it the first time you watch it. I noticed it once the first time I watched this movie, and then when I watched it for a second time, I picked up on a lot more of the shit. Like they were setting this shit up. So when you watch it a second time, it's clear they're working on this dude, right? And they're all in on it together. Great, it's a great movie. It's really old. I don't even know if you can find it anymore, and I sure as hell don't remember the name of it. So that's why I didn't mind spoiling the plot. But that's kind of what I'm saying here, right? Like, when you watch this a second time with the idea that they knew where he was all along, okay, that all works. Except they talked about killing him. If they see a samurai, they're going to kill him. I swear they said that. I don't think it was just our people assuming that. They were aggressive. They looked angry. So I think that's just to sell the twist, right? I think it's cheating. It's like... Or if there's some other reason, like maybe it was like they were so committed to the bit until they actually saw a samurai and were able to talk to him in person, they were not going to reveal that they were on the same side. That could be it. Like, you could portray it that way, and maybe they'll explain all this in the next episode. But, so, like, I'm reserving judgment. But I'm saying, like, as presented with what we know right now, the one thing that doesn't make sense, everything makes sense except for the fact it seemed like I think they said it, we're going to kill him. If we see a samurai, we're going to kill him. I think they said that. And they definitely acted angry, and they're all coming out together. And, they definitely had angry, intense expressions on their faces. So, that needs to be explained, and I think it probably will be. Other than that, perfect twist, I did not see it coming at all. My eyes were bugging out just like with the rest of them. And before that, the whole funny thing about them seeing each other and the people around them hoping they don't see each other, that was all spectacular. Brilliant, man. This has been a great story arc. Even though it's not a traditional story arc, it's very unorthodox for this show. I don't think there's been a story arc like this before. There's no antagonist. It's just all intrigue, flashbacks, and drama, right? Like, in comedy. Plenty of comedy. So it's been a very unorthodox flashback. It's been a mystery box, essentially. So I love that he switches it up, man. Like, the author really does know how to switch it up.